Hi, welcome to the COVID-19 disaster plan. This is a way you can plan to survive and prosper in 2020. The disaster planning framework is the same as the Mindshot process of identifying where you are now, where you want to go, and how to get there. You need to use that process to get the right sort of result. It starts off with the now. There's a common enthusiasm to rush off and do things, but you need to use the diagnostics and spend a bit of time understanding where you are now so you can identify your key challenges and specific urgent concerns and what are the potential opportunities in this situation. You then need to move to the where analysis. What is the current vision for the business? It may be same as your original vision or it might be modified. You've got to look at how COVID-19 is impacting that. And you've got to look at the potential at the three scenarios. Low severity, which is the case with many businesses, minimal disruption, they're going along fine. Others have medium severity affecting them, and some, of course, have high severity. So you need to work through that process, and your vision as to where you might only be 90 days out. And you should also use the pestle factors, the political, economic, social, technological, environment, and legal. Just use them as a checklist to make sure you've got everything covered. Then you need to look at how you're going to respond to see if is the plan capable of success. One of the tools Mindshop has is the change success model. And you need to look at what the emerging urgent issues are that you've got to tackle. And then you look at the risk. And one of the tools we use for that is the failure mode and effect analysis, the FMEA tool. It's commonly used in manufacturing, but it applies across all sorts of businesses. You also need to look at waste reduction, cost reduction. Mindshop uses a process developed by Toyota, and it works for all types of businesses, not just making cars. And you also need to look at what the opportunities are. Look at where there are opportunities to grow in your business. Then you need to document the plan. And the objective is to have all the core actions in a clear one-page plan for the next 30 days, which can then be repeated. The plan needs to be kept current. It may need weekly reviews. You need to communicate that plan to all your people. It needs to have objectives and key results for accountability. And you need to prepare to pivot as required. And you need to lock in accountability with yourself and me to make sure you navigate through the next few months closely. And finally, the next steps are set a time or place, almost always a virtual catch-up these days, decide who will be involved, review the plan weekly, adapting and pivoting as you go, and survive and prosper. If you need a hand, there are my contact details. Please contact me today. Best wishes.